What's going on, everybody? Welcome. My name is EQ Trades, and today we're going to be going over a new and upcoming crypto project that I think has a lot of upside. If you followed me before and you know this channel, you know that I love Layer 0 options. These are the kings of interoperability in my personal opinion, and today we're going to be going over the project with, ironically, the name Layer 0 or Layer 0 Network. Now, their main goal is to turn everything omni-chain, from tokens to NFTs to DEXs, everything you can think of in the crypto space. They want it to be omni-channel, which means that it doesn't matter if it's Solana, Ethereum, Binance, whatever chain you can think of, that product will be available across any network. And that's honestly the big thing that I love about Layer Zeros. And I think that it's going to be a big thing going into this next bull run, because anyone that deals with multiple chains knows that it's a pain in the ass. Now, to break this down in super easy terms for people that are new to the crypto space or aren't blockchain geniuses or wizards, what Layer 0 is going to be able to do is be the middleman in your transactions, so that when you're going from one ecosystem to another, you don't have to go through a mess of different options and trading platforms and bridges and so on and so forth to get to where you want to go. Now, anyone that was here in the last bull cycle or has been around in the crypto space for the last few years, you're probably aware that if you want to move something from, let's say, the Ethereum network to the Solana network, it's not as easy as just doing that. Or let's say you want to move your Solana to the Ethereum network, even that is a pain in the ass. You got to put it into wrapped ETH, which isn't a native asset. Then you have to convert it from wrapped ETH into ETH. Then you have to move it from ETH into whatever other altcoin or token that you want to be investing in. So the process is a pain in the ass. It has a lot of loopholes for you to make mistakes and for you to lose your money and for you to get hacked. So this is where Layer Zeros come in, because they're going to play the middleman in the situation. They're going to be the ones that take that transaction. They'll handle everything that goes on in the middle, and then they'll give you the final product. And they're also able to do this through the help of oracles like Chainlink. And if you don't know about oracles, an oracle basically allows the blockchain to confirm that the information they're getting is true, because the blockchain is not connected to the internet. And I'm not going to go through the website and read everything, because I know that you can read. So I'm just going to really touch on the main points that I see going through this. Now, currently, Layer 0 has had 134 million total messages. The value of these messages is transferred at about $50 billion. The supported blockchains currently is at 70 blockchains. And there's over 200 dApps that are currently built on Layer 0. This website is great, by the way. It goes into a lot of depth and tries to do a really good job of explaining and showing with visual representation exactly how this is working. And what I like most about this is the omni-chain ecosystem support. Now, they already have some projects that they're working with DeFi, including PancakeSwap, Radiant, Stargate, which are all big and major DeFi ecosystems within their respective ecosystem. You have different infrastructure, including the bridges. There's NFTs that are going to be on here, and you'll see that there are some big projects: Magic Eden from Solana, Pudgy Penguins, Holograph, Campai Pandas, OmniX. So there is a lot going on, and including with the gaming, DeFi Kingdoms, Portal, Nine Chronicles, Shrapnel. They're going to be allowing, or should I say Layer 0 is going to be allowing for all of these to represent and be in an omni-chain ecosystem. So it does not matter what crypto token you want to be using it on, you're going to be able to get access to these games or these infrastructures or the NFTs. And what I like about this is that in the process, they are essentially creating their own terms like OApp, OFT, and ONFT. So OApp instead of DApp, because it's going to be an Omni app, not a DeFi app. And then you have an Omni fungible token, which is a very fancy way of saying real world asset. So tokenized assets are going to be considered OFTs. And then you have ONFTs, which is going to be Omni non-fungible tokens. So essentially the standard NFT that you're used to, just with the Omni side of it as well. If you're interested in learning how to trade crypto or Forex, or you just want to come trade with me, I'm going to drop the link in the description of this video for the Epic Trading Floor. You can become a member. We do have limited seats at this price. So if you're interested in joining our trading community, getting access to our trading view overlays and oscillators, 24/7 buy and sell signals, 24/7 access to me, and a whole lot more, make sure to click the link in the description. If you have the time, I would highly suggest going through their white paper as well. There's a lot of information. They go into depth trying to explain as best as they can, really relatively easy terminology, exactly what's going on, what Layer 0 offers, what the protocol can do. And you can also go through their docs. There's a lot in here as well. So I would highly recommend taking the time. I would highly suggest in any situation, if you're going to be looking to potentially invest into something long term or even trade it, to look into the project and make sure that it's doxed and that they have a deep white paper and everything that you would need to see to verify that it is in fact a fungible project. And currently, let's refresh this so we can see we're sitting at $2.61, sitting at a $651 million market cap. Layer Zero is currently ranked number 119 on the cryptocurrency list, so it does have a lot of room for growth. And this one is the one that I can easily see hitting that billion-dollar market cap. You have a total supply of 1 billion, which means that it's a finite asset, it's limited, and there's currently 250 million in circulation, so 25% of the total supply is currently in circulation. Now the big things to see here would be on the chains. You have all the major ecosystems and chains on here, and what's even bigger is the multi-coin capital. So there's a lot of capital and institutional money that's flowing into Layer Zero right now, and I think this list is going to continue to grow as well. And me personally, I do like to see a lot of institutional money flowing into these projects, because that tells me that they would have the marketing funds at the top of a bull cycle to be able to really lift this to the next level and send price skyrocketing. And if this wanted to make a 10x move from current position, let's say put itself at $26, this would be at a $6 billion market cap. If you look at the top crypto list, go to the $6 billion range, that means it's going to be just a little bit higher than Near and sitting just under Uniswap. When you look at the charts for Layer Zero, you can see clear as day that it is brand new. It hasn't been listed long for any major exchanges, so it is just getting into the market, just becoming mainstream. With that being said, you want to make sure that you're following the Bitcoin chart, because Bitcoin is zaddy, and that's going to really tell us where the market will move and when is a better opportunity to buy and sell. And because this is an altcoin and it's new, it could be highly affected. If price continues to slip, it'll continue to reach lower lows, and this could drop pretty fast, especially if Bitcoin wanted to slip. But if you're a long-term buyer and you're an investor, that's a great opportunity for you to DCA and get your opportunities in if you believe in the project long-term and that's your goal. Mind you, none of this is financial advice. This is just all things that I see on the chart and projects that I'm looking into and that I think have really good potential going into this next bull cycle. And this is going to wrap up our video on Layer Zero. If you're interested in learning how to trade crypto or Forex, or you just want to come trade with me, I'm going to drop the link in the description of this video for the Epic Trading Floor. You can become a member. We do have limited seats at this price. So if you're interested in joining our trading community, getting access to our TradingView overlays and oscillators, 24/7 buy and sell signals, 24/7 access to me, and a whole lot more, make sure to click the link in the description or what I'm going to tag in the video for the Epic Trading Floor. And I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on wherever you're tuning in the world. Make sure to hit that follow button if you're not following me already, and I'll see you on the next video.